Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. Welcome back to another In Flames reaction, this time around with my older brother, to their song, The Great Deceiver. I want to give a little breakdown for my brother because actually he introduced me to In Flames with Clayman, and what was the other one that it was two
The
albums.
Colony.
The Colony.
I'm going to take you guys down to memory lane. Remember mp3.com, where a lot of these bands were promoting their music? Camelot did that, In Flames did it, Children of the Bottom, and you could download 1 or 2 or 3 songs. God, this is before even Napster, before torrenting. It's like bands would go on mp3.com because it was a whole new fad, a whole new format, and introduce their song. They're like, Clayman, what is this, In Flames? We have free metal here. Boom, download.
Yeah, and we dig those two albums. Those albums are really good.
Yeah.
Then we I don't think we both didn't like the direction In Flames went after.
Yeah, we just switched off.
Yeah. And I gotta say, the first song from this new album, the single they released, I was like, oh shit, this is good.
Okay.
And hopefully that keeps going with this one.
Yeah, In Flames. Colony was in my CD player for quite a bit.
Well,
man.
they got that Gothenburg, Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Melodic death metal sound that they kind of helped innovate.
Hit it.
Well, I can tell you that I like the other song more, right off the bat. But I can also say, and still say this, that this is probably the best stuff they did since the Colony and Clayman albums, because they really went in a weird direction, in my opinion, afterwards. But I'm like in moments. There's moments I think it's groovy and really interesting, and then there's moments I am not sold on yet.
Yeah, sometimes I get disoriented when you change up the tempo and your melodies within we're like a minute 20 seconds into the song, too fast and too much, because I'm always looking for, I listen to music intuitively, and music itself, I don't pay attention to the lyrics, but the music needs to take me on this journey where I personally feel that logically where the changes take place, it's going, I see, this is unexpected, but this is cool. So far, I'm just a little bit disoriented. I want to hear more of this.
You know, somebody said this to me, I kind of remember it. They say sometimes the music feels like they had 3 cool riffs, they just stitched together, rather than a long melody that flows.
Right.
And I think you're talking about it just doesn't flow.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
For you, it doesn't flow. Yeah. Okay. Like, I like this. Well, you definitely can't fault this song for not changing up enough. I can tell you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, yeah, like in the 3 minutes, it must have had
I think
like
a little bit too much.
like 4 or 5 tempo changes.
Yeah, it already feels like a 15-minute song.
I'll put it this way. Sometimes I've heard songs that I didn't particularly like, but you hear the potential of what the album could be. Like, if this is what they have, that means maybe the album is going to have something interesting.
Again, you read my mind right there. This is a good pitch to high elitist Mr. Benjamin. It's like, hey, Ben, you haven't listened to In Flames for X amount of years? I think for over a decade.
Something like that.
Come check us out, because the riffage is badass. I'm going to stand my ground even before the song finishes. I think I'm not going to be afraid of the word to say that the writing of the song feels a little bit of sloppy, because none of the parts seem to connect. It doesn't feel like one whole unit, but there are parts and bits and pieces there, like a couple of solo moments there, or lead guitar moments of riffage. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to be digging into this album, sink my teeth, give it due attention, and see if it's something there that really attracts me.
Yeah, at least give it one listen. See if it's our jam or not.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I essentially agree with that. That it just something feels off on the songwriting department.
Yeah.
Because the skills are there.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps maybe the idea didn't come together the way we, I don't know, thought. Or, sometimes I've discovered interviewing bands, there's songs, sometimes like Carl Sanders, he wrote Violatic Rights, and he's like, I don't know if this is a Nile song.
Right.
And then somebody comes out, it's like, no, this is a Nile song. We need to put it on. This
Searching for sound.
Yeah, and yet
that's what's happening here. Like a quest to maybe redefine, remold themselves, or come back a little bit more to their roots, because he said it sounds to you better than everything that we haven't heard, basically.
I've heard singles throughout the years, like Cloud Connected.
I was kind of like mumbling about them.
And every time I would listen to them, I'm like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
And I think it's the vocalist still that's original, and I think one guitarist, if I am correct.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be interested to check this album out.
Bookmark automatically.
Yeah.
Like I want to hear the full album.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else to be said, really. I think we kind of said it's a weird feeling, right? You come away with a song not completely digging it, but it's also saying like I'm interested.
Yeah, like give me a try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear from some In Flame fans, because I know there's been on the past video that I did, there's been fans saying, hey, I've been with them since the beginning. I still love them.
Yeah.
There's some people kind of agreed with me. They lost it after Colony and Clayman. Some people just kind of gave me more history and background on the band.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear from you guys, kind of what you thought on it, kind of what was your feeling. Are you digging the 2 singles so far?
If we have dinosaurs in the audience, you guys remember mp3.com, and this is where was your introduction to In Flames, please let us know. I would love to reminisce.
And guys, enjoy the rest of your day.
Keep it metal.
Keep it metal.